Well, hello and welcome back, beautiful Cancers. Welcome to the channel, guys, and thank you for joining me here. Cancer, what's going on? Somebody is searching for joy, searching for sweetness. What's going on? Being guided by a higher power. What is this karma doing here? Is this a course correction? Is this a change of path? Trying to find the right path, trying to find the right guidance. What's this all about? Why is there some confusion here? Okay, let's go. Cancer, please. Make a wish. Maybe you're making a wish. Could be to do with a partnership. A significant partnership is about to be forged to serve your higher good, and it will be a reciprocal experience. You will know the truth. Answers will come in time, or the unnecessary questions will fall away. Bit by bit, step by step, whatever seeds you plant will sit for a while and come up strong. Could be dealing with a Virgo. You're unique and your life is your own. Build a routine that works for you and help stabilize your life. Be intense, be passionate, and be worked up about the things that matter, the things that change your life. The wheel. Your luck is about to change. There's unseen forces working for you, which will change your life path. Celebrate your capacity to be joyous and take comfort in knowing that your path is one of success and happiness. So your luck is about to change. Get fired up about your life. It'll be a reciprocal experience. What's going on? So what is this negative thoughts? Jesus. What the hell's this all about? I don't know if you're dealing with a Capricorn or you're dealing with a Scorpio or you're scared of death. Is this fear? Are you holding on to some kind of fears? Fear of transformation, fear of change. There's an opportunity here. You just gotta take it. This is stability. Maybe somebody's just feeling extreme insecurity about something. Make a wish. You could be dealing with a Virgo. There could be some confusion here. Somebody is about what path to take. Something creative. It could be a new path. It could be a new idea, a new creation. Something to do with work. Get fired up about your life. Get fired up about what you're creating. This is a relationship. Why is there some stagnancy when there is a victory? What the hell is this? There's happiness and joy all around you. Is someone so busy? Do they not see it? I don't know. This is balance, finding a proper balance. This is good news. This is exciting. Get fired up about your life. Be confident. Why is somebody sad? This is change. Why is somebody resenting that someone is changing? This is like... someone's just got to face their fears. There is love here. There is love here. There is happiness here. It's like walking toward something that is more fulfilling. There's a whole lot of love here. But why is someone running from it? Like, or is it that you've had to walk away from, I don't know, somebody mocking here? Maybe somebody's just stubborn. I don't know what this is. In a negative energy. This is family, reciprocation, the truth. This is learning or higher knowledge. What is someone afraid of? Gotta face their fears. What the hell is this? Oh my God, fear of an argument. Is someone afraid to start an argument, or is some friction from the past? Get over it. Get it fired up about your life. Get over this past shit. That's what it's saying. Who cares? You could be dealing with a Capricorn who is like, I don't know. I don't know. Is this somebody who's jealous of an empress? Is this a group of people who are like hurt? It's because there's distance. Somebody is distancing themselves and remaining quiet. Well, I don't know what this is. This is stupidness. Why is someone so emotionally guarded that they could be pushing people away? I don't know what this is. It's like someone is so protective over their emotions. It could be someone's pride getting in the way, so it's weird, but somebody is emotionally distancing themselves from someone and then getting mad because they created the distance. It's like someone is so emotionally guarded that they won't open up about anything, and then they wonder why it's like the high priestess is here going, I'm going to mind my own business, because every time I try to say something, it creates someone's playing the victim here. I gotta say, someone is playing the victim here. Like, they're saying that they want a close relationship or whatever, but they're doing things, their actions are saying different than what they're doing. Like, their actions are saying, I don't trust you. We can't talk about this. We can't talk about this. We can't talk about this. So how are you supposed to have a relationship if you can't talk to somebody? Like, somebody is so emotionally guarded. Like, what are you going to talk about? The weather? How are you going to get in that thick armor? It's like the high... You know what? People underestimate high priestesses. High priestesses have a lot of knowledge and wisdom. They know more than usually they let on. Okay, so this high priestess is not going to kiss ass and chase after somebody. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're smart enough and they're wise enough to know. If somebody has something to say, they're going to say it. And if somebody can't come forward and say what they got to say, they're not going to say anything. They're not here to tell people how to live their lives. They're not here to tell people, what they should and shouldn't do. They're just like, if you want to talk, the door is open. But I'm not going to kiss your ass either. I'm not going to someone is too emotionally guarded due to their own pride and ego. So, but yet at the same time, their feelings are hurt because the high priestess isn't talking, or the high priestess isn't engaging with them and kissing their butt. The high priestess has got a life of their own and they're going to live it. If this person, this masculine energy, wants to talk, the door is open. But they're not going to go it's like enabling here. This is enabling. And the high priestess has enough intelligence to not enable. This is look, you could be saying Cancer. I don't know, there's a masculine here. It could be a Cancerian. It's a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio who is so emotionally guarded. It's like they expect the high priestess to read their mind, like the high priestess should automatically know what they're feeling and what they're thinking. They shouldn't have to say anything. And it's on their terms. Something always has to be on their terms. This is codependency. This is enabling. And the high priestess is like the door is open. They have an open door here. Hey, if you want a relationship, the door is open. But if you're going to be on guard emotionally, and we can't even have a discussion without you getting defensive or getting the high priestess is not going to kiss ass. That's all there is to it. There's nothing gained by doing that. To be a true friend or a true companion to someone, you got to be open. You got to have an open dialogue. But if everybody is sitting there on guard, what's the point of getting together if people can't freely express and say what they got to freely express and say? This is being too guarded. And I know that Cancerian energies are the crab. They like to keep their feelings and their emotions to themselves. And they don't want to let people know what's going on. And they don't want to discuss certain things with people. But the problem is here, how are you going to establish a relationship unless you are open? You have to be open about things. High priestess can read your mind, but they shouldn't have to. There's nothing worse than dealing with someone who's emotionally detached. It's like a guessing game. You got to read their mind. And it's what do you think I am, a mind reader? You know what I mean? It's like a high priestess can read your mind, but a high priestess knows that in order to have a relationship, I don't care if this is siblings, brothers, sisters, partners, you got to have an open dialogue. Like, you gotta feel free to talk about whatever you want to. Somebody is way too guarded here. Somebody is really, the masculine here is like way too guarded. Now, I don't know if they're stubborn. I don't know what this is, but gotta have open communication and dialogue, and you shouldn't have to walk on pins and needles to have it. It's almost like this masculine wants a close bond, wants a close relationship, but they don't want to open up. They don't want to lower their guard. So how are you supposed to have a relationship if you don't lower your guard? Now, I'm not saying this is your spouse. Okay? If you're the feminine here, I'm not seeing that this is your spouse. I'm seeing this could be someone exterior to your relationship. But there is a masculine here who is just so uptight. So uptight. They gotta lower their guard. This past shit gotta go. I'm just saying, somebody... The danger of this happening, and I think that's why the High Priestess is not saying anything. Because in order to be a really good friend, or truly be a really good friend to someone, you gotta say some stuff that's tough to say. And whoever... It's not always what you want to hear. And it looks like the High Priestess is trying to avoid some kind of drama. They just want happiness in their life. They want peace in their life. And they don't want any problems or drama. It's just like whoever... It's a two-way street. It's reciprocal or it's nothing. If it's not a two-way street, then what is that? Why does anybody want it if it's not reciprocal? Someone is being too frickin' bullheaded. someone's in their pride and their ego. And unless it's reciprocal, it is not for you. If it can't be reciprocated, like, it's not for you. Why is it that, okay, like, you might be saying, well, why do I always have to go see you? Or why is it that I always got to do for you? Why is it that I always have to understand you, but you won't understand me? Or that you won't come see me? Or why is it that I always got to go to you? Why is it that I always got to, something like that. Relationships are reciprocal, and it's looking like something's got to be put more fair in order for something to work. If something is off balance. And someone just wants to live like in a peaceful way. They don't want like a relationship with somebody if they're always on guard, or if they got to tiptoe around. There's no point in being there. Like, someone is very balanced here. Someone is there to, like, talk to and have a relationship with. Like, this is counsel. It's like, I don't know. Someone is just way too on guard, and someone is way too defensive. Like, someone is an Empress energy here, and someone is just... like they're just working on their happiness. And why is there so much freaking drama here? I don't know. It's just someone has to just like move on, you know what I mean? Like, they gotta just move forward. The next step. What's the next step? If you want this relationship, then what's the next step? What is the next step that you gotta take to make this change? What's the next step that's gotta happen in order to make this happen? I know the High Priestess knows, but they're not going to baby anybody. They're not going to mollycoddle anybody along the line and say, this is what you got to do, and you got to do this, and you got to do this. No. High Priestess will make you think for yourself. A High Priestess will make you, you know, search yourself and find your own answers. The baby games are done here. It's like you either want a relationship or you don't want to have a relationship. And if you do want to have a relationship, then what are the steps that we have to take in order to obtain that? Whether that's with friends or family members or whatever. It's like, you want this to happen, then You gotta have open communication, or it's like someone is leaving it up to someone else to be a mind reader. Like you're supposed to be able to read their thoughts or their mind. Although the high priestess can be a mind reader, they're not going to. They want you to think for yourself. And it's like someone is way too frickin' guarded here to have any relationship. It's like walking on eggshells. And it makes something very awkward and something feels very uncomfortable. And if the high priestess don't feel comfortable, they're going to remain silent. Somebody could be overanalyzing or overthinking a situation, making more of something than what it is. But there's no communication. So how are you going to have a relationship if you don't communicate? That's what's going on here. It's causing strain. It's causing some kind of distance because of that. So something needs addressed here. You can't have a relationship with somebody who is emotionally unavailable or unattached. You know, like on guard. I'm not disclosing anything. Well, then don't ask for a relationship. Basically. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have it both ways. It's either you're going to have disclosure and have open communication, or you're going to clam up and you're not going to speak. But you can't have it both ways. That's what's being said here. In order to make some sort of change, somebody's got to be willing to open up. Take care.